And we get to the bottom of an ugly split between the Gathering of Nations and UNM.
We now know much more tonight about why, after 30 years, UNM will no longer host the Gathering of Nations, an event that draws tens of thousands of people to Albuquerque to celebrate Native American culture. News 13's Lizzie Mitri has more information on the agreement that UNM decided to cancel.
Dean, Jessica, the Gathering of Nations founder said today it was a matter of disrespect, but UNM says it's a matter of money. And today they released numbers to News 13 that show what they're talking about.
With tens of thousands of people representing more than 700 tribes. The Gathering of Nations powwow is about tradition. And traditionally, it's at the Pit. But UNM announced this week the university doesn't want to play host anymore, a move that had the Gathering of Nations founder firing back, saying today he's appalled at the disrespect and disregard from the university. But UNM says in the face of budget cuts, the event is just too costly. Now we have a closer look at what that means. UNM says the Gathering of Nations pays a flat rate to rent out the Pit. And last year, after the university took care of cleanup costs, UNM actually lost $2,400 on the deal. Compare that to when the Pit hosts the Professional Bull Riders event. PBR pays a percentage of ticket sales. And when it was all said and done last year, UNM came out with a profit of $260,000. UNM says it tried to renegotiate a contract with the Gathering of Nations last year, but a new deal didn't pan out. Now, event organizers say they're ready to move to a venue with partners who support their traditions and cultures, something city leaders have been working on to keep this tradition in Albuquerque.
We've been in meetings all day trying to sort all this out.
We talked about this being a difficult situation, but we also talked about leveraging this into making the event even bigger and even better.
One possible new venue people kept mentioning, Expo New Mexico. But while that's still up in the air, supporters say one thing is certain.
The show will go on in 2017.
The Gathering of Nations is set to kick off in April of next year. Back to you.
All right, Lizzie, thank you. UNM said in a statement that it recognizes the contribution the event brings to the city and the state and wishes it much continued success.